Welcome back to Minecraft, episode 178. Oh yeah, we're starting this one strong because I totally found a dungeon as soon as I entered this cave. It's been sitting here the whole time, man, and I didn't even know it. But yeah, it's pretty freaking sweet that this dungeon was found. I just want to make sure nothing can get to me. Closing this off for the time being. Yeah, man, I was saying I'm going to go cobblestone mining, and I saw a single piece of cobblestone. I think somebody asked me about that um, when I was doing exomine, but I thought that was because I was looking at the lapis lazulio. I didn't realize that there was a they were talking about that one single piece of cobble. So this is a really awesome find. This is our second dungeon of the season, and we're going to find out what's in these chests, too. But I do have to do a lot of zombie killing if I want to know. So let's find out. Ooh, they're aggressive tonight. They really want some of this action. Oh, nice. It's a petite one with 2 chests. That is freaking awesome. So if I can kill this before another one spawns, I'll be set. Alright, disaster averted. But let's do a little bit of lighting up here so that I don't get surprised by anything. Yeah, see, this comes out here. I actually found this earlier. That's probably where those zombies were coming from. Yeah, the dungeon was right here, darn it. And I can get more costly mobbly stone. Alright, so we've got redstone, iron, bread, and saddle. I don't want the saddle. I don't like saddles. They're so useless. And then holy string, Batman. 7 more string to add to the collection. Okay, and 4 more sulfur. That is sweet. That brings us up to 42, and that is just awesome. Sorry, I got excited. Alright, so the first thing I need to do is make a workbench. I'm taking it with me, but this dungeon is also getting completely eradicated because I need the cobblestone. So I'm going to put the bench down, make my sticks, even though I didn't actually need a workbench to make sticks. I do want to make a fishing rod. What are you doing? That's too many. You need to save some of that wood, dude. I was making torches. What happened? There we go. You did it, dummy. Alright, fishing rod. We'll make 2 of them. Because they die pretty fast, and fish sometimes hard to come by. Alright, totally awesome. Let's get mining. Let's get rid of all of this cobblestone. Every last bit of it. Since it goes really fast. With the diggity diamond pick, you know. And I don't know how long this episode is going to be. That last episode was huge, man. That's the longest I've done yet. And the season finale could probably end up being an hour. I just hope to God that episode gets online. Because it's an hour-long episode is probably going to be around 450 megabytes. Maybe 500. Maybe a half a gigabyte. And those videos, in my past experience, did not like going online. They did not want to make it at all. I would need 3 or 4 hours of complete uninterruption to get a video that's an hour long online. That's why I was kind of making my half hour the limit, because a half hour can get up to is 240 MB. So 45 minutes is going to be 360. So yeah, an hour is around 480 megabytes, and that is a big video to get online. Now I've done it before, but like I said, I really have to push. I can't do that all the time. Plus an hour, man, for one episode. I couldn't make a whole series like that. That would not make any sense at all. I just can't justify recording 21-hour episodes, even though that would be really cool. And now that I think about it, by the time, if that ever happened, I might have, the new place with the new internet connection. So I can't say no way, but right now, probably not going to happen. And I've yet to figure out what the season finale will entail. But it will be cool. I can guarantee you that. Alright, so I got the rest of the costly mobbly stone. I got a stack and a half of regular cobble. So, what we're going to do is check out the other side of this thing over here. And because it's a giant... Oh! I see. I could have been killed. That pit was connected to this. Is there anything over here? No. Alright, well, now I know. I could have totally been destroyed, because I didn't even look up. My mind force gets so excited when they find dungeon, only to find out later on that it's, you know, it's bad. It's real bad. Alright, yeah, all of this is connected together. So there's the rest of that cobbly stone I was putting down. Yes, I knew there was nothing below me. Alright, let's get down here a little further. Make sure nothing is going to surprise me. It looks like we're okay this way. Oh, but I do find coal. Might as well get that while I'm here, since I kind of ran myself completely out of coal. That is awesome. Yeah. Oh, yep. There's definitely more cave over here. Definitely. Like I said, this would be amazing if it was an extension of Exomine. But this probably doesn't go to the surface. Yeah, because I would have found that hole by now. But it looks like it descends pretty far. Oh, nope, it's more dead end. Well, like I said, we're going to explore the cave and mine at the same time. That way I'm getting tons and tons of mossy, or regular cobbly stone. And I do remember saying that I was trying to break my pick, essentially. So, why not, right? I think I'm up to 2.5 stacks of the stuff. Yeah, just about. And that works. Oh, hey, iron. Oh, nice. I'm not complaining, but... yeah, well. Never seems to be a problem with me finding caves. Here's more nothingness. So we'll just dig that way. I guess when you are cobblestone mining, you're bound to find caves somewhere. And lots of resources. I'm definitely doing good with iron again. So let's keep digging. And I still have that other arm to explore. You're probably wondering, or maybe you're wondering, why didn't you go into Exomine, dude? And that's because that's for something different. Exomine isn't even fully explored yet. At least I can tell that this mine is probably not going to go in too many crazy directions. There's just sporadic caves that would never have been explored unless I just dug like this into the ground. But Exomine is special. And I'd like to keep it that way. So I'm going to dig this down. I'm either going to find bedrock or lava or a big open area where there would be diamond. That'd be kind of cool. Diamond is always welcome. Maybe I'll run into some bluestone. Since there's 7 different ores now you can find under the bedrock. You got coal, iron, speaking of which, gold, diamond, redstone, lapis, and I'm forgetting one. Maybe there's 6. 6 different ore types, yeah. No, don't want to place that. Or do I? Guess I don't have a choice, so I want to get back out, right? Only need to put 1. I got plenty more where that came from. You know it. So let's keep digging. Yeah. There's cave, alright. Of course, this could just be a lake down here that leads absolutely nowhere. I didn't hear any water running, that's why. Yeah, I think it's a random lake. Do you know there's going to be mobs coming out from everywhere? I didn't hear any, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, this looks like one of those underground lakes. Reminds me of Indev, man. I gotta tell you, sometimes I miss playing Indev. Oh, crap. I miss playing Indev, because this is the kind of thing you used to find. You remember those... anyone who ever has played Minecraft long enough to remember Indev, you found these lakes of water, you know, just down in the caves. Just like the lava lakes, but sometimes you'd find these huge lakes of water that had lava underneath them that hadn't been turned to whatchamacallit, obsidian, and it looked really awesome. And yeah, I've been in some pretty wild in-dev caves, I gotta tell you. In-dev definitely had that. And I'm pretty sure you can still play it somewhere. It just doesn't get, there's no more development going on. But yeah, in-dev was just awesome. And I really enjoyed it. But when in FDev, which is now Minecraft Beta, started getting updated heavily, all of that stopped. I think it was around the time that Notch made ladders is when... Oh, hey, Redstone. Well, now you know where I am. Yeah, right around the time that Notch made ladders, he just pretty much stopped working on InDev. And InDev became the classic version. So yeah, I think you still can play it. I don't know if you have to pay, though, or not. I am not aware of the actual way that works. So as we continue to dig aimlessly, we find this and that, and it's just lovely. And there's the bottom of the world. The obscurities of the bedrock. And that didn't actually go to the bottom, as in the opening of the world. I don't know if that still exists now that I think about it. If anyone can confirm that, let me know. The absolute bottom of the world, where you can fall through and die forever. Yeah, I don't know if that still exists or not, but who knows? So, I'll go up a few layers. Someone actually asked me to drift mine, and I really don't like drift mining, but my viewers are my people, so I'll humor you for a little bit. But you're not going to get, 20 minutes of drift mining, because that doesn't work. Not on camera, anyway. I can't justify mining in one direction. Oh, here's some iron, though. I can't justify mining in one direction unless I'm actually building an underground base in which to work. And I never remember saying that I was going to do that, so the drift mine isn't happening. I'm just going to dig straight for a while. It's either my inventory is going to fill up, and yeah, that looks like that's what's going to happen. Or the, oh, I can't eat my wheat, or my bread here. That'll free up a space. Either I'm going to fill up on inventory, which means I'll have to return to the top for the pit stop, or my pick's going to break. But I think I'm going to fill up first. I just, for some reason, yeah, and then you got dirt like this. Oh, heck. Well, look at what I found. That's not dangerous at all. Well, you know what to do here, then. Do it the Mind Force way. Just, open up the area right here. Oh, hey, iron. I find lava. Now, did I find a cave or just a random pool? You never know with these things. But now I'm in a pretty dangerous situation. This always happens, man. Every single time. Every time. Every time I have just about what I need, I find something interesting. I don't know how that happens. It must be the nature of the game. Just the, And it doesn't even matter now anyway, because I just collected redstone, which means my inventory is going to be full. So if I do find diamond or something, I can't even grab it. Well, there's iron. I'll take that. You know I will. I loves me iron. Without being killed by gravel. They're almost as bad as rogue creepers, man. Alright, where was I? Oh, yeah. More lava. Yeah, I don't think this is a cave. I think this is just a lava pool that never made it anywhere. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before about stuff like this. The last time I dug out lava like this, I found diamonds. How much more room do I have? Oh. Okay. I was gonna say, burn the bowl. Because if I do find diamond now, I'm obligated to grab it, and I won't have the inventory space. I know I can make a deposit and come back, but, I kind of like doing it this way. You know how I like to do. But I really don't think this is gonna do that. A lot of times these pools are just, you know, generated at the bottom. They're not connected to anything, and they suck. And yeah, I'm coming up with a big nothing. I do still have room for diamond though, so maybe we'll get lucky. Let's just dig this way for a little bit, and then if I don't see anything, we'll go back up. Make the deposit. That pick is almost dead though. Maybe I should go for the full Monty. See, these shovels I shouldn't have brought either. I didn't know I was gonna need that many. Oh hey, iron. Why not collect you? I think I'm up to a half a stack now, aren't I? 30, yeah. It's pretty freaking awesome. Pretty freaking sweet. That's my Peter Griffin impression. It's not very good, but that's by choice. Although the people I work with do like my impressions. Why did the wall bug out? Who knows? Good old redstone that I never use. I think I might put a doorbell on my base, though. That could be fun. Alright, coal. Where there's coal, there could be diamonds. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the note block system, and the redstone to make a doorbell. Oh boy, lava pool. That could be bad. I have to use my precious rock here to make a walkway. Because there's no way that that's cave. No way. Alright. We're just about done here. Yeah, 15 more. 14 more. Or is it 17? Something like that. A few more blocks of cobblestone, and that's all we're getting. I'm being careful, though. You know, I haven't run into any mobs. I haven't given them a chance to find me. Yeah, but once the cobblestone starts floating on the ground and I can't pick it up, then I know I'm done. So I didn't break the pick, but that's okay. I can make more. You know I can. And yeah, I've got plenty of cobblestone to put some more intriguing features onto the castle. And one more. Okay. We are completely full. Some of these items were luxury. Oh wait, no we're not. I need to get back out. Here we go. That'd be funny if there was diamond there. But can't win them all. It's also going to be funny how fast I get back out of the cave, considering how long it took me to get down here. I did never get that iron, though. I should probably do that now. While we're here. And I can recollect the cobblestone that I used to get over there. Ah, I'm gonna die! He's like, oh no, 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 no! No, I wouldn't do that to you. The lava might, but I won't. I'm not cruel. Yeah, see, I can't even collect that anymore. Alright, so we're out of there. No more lava. Oh, and the neck is getting stiff. Let's go back up to our lake of water. It's our nice little landmark here. And I am going to have to cobblestone up to the stairs, so dig a few pieces of that on the way out to make it back up. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very dangerous down there, but I'm okay. And I'm pretty sure I completely missed the day cycle, so it's going to be night or almost night by the time I get back up. Which is okay. Whatever. Whatever works. And we're back into the natural cave. Oh, hey, coal. Why not? I'm going to need it, especially if I want to make this back into smooth stone at any point. I've got to be able to melt it, right? Right? See, this is the kind of mining that I would do on live stream, which I might do in the future. And just, you know, you log in, oh hey, he's mining. Oh hey, he's just mining. That's exciting. I know I would like it. Got that. And there's probably more this way. Always is. It's the one thing I can collect yet. Oh, no I can't. Now I'm full. Oh boy, should I leave that behind? Yeah. Yeah, because there's more in the wall there. I don't have enough room for all that. So I will leave it floating. Oh yeah, I forgot. That way goes nowhere, because that was another dead end that I found. Oh! Hurt yourself, man. Relax. You got this. Tengo este. I have yet to explore you. Yeah, it's nighttime again. Oh hey, Iron. Forgot about you. And we're out. Kinda. Oh hey, skeleton. Good thing I brought my arrows. Trying to hide, are you? It's not gonna happen. Because every time you fire at me, I move, and you die! Aw, crap. Bones. That I want. So I'm gonna put the workbench in the chest. Yeah, the bones I want. You can never have too much bone meal. Definitely not. You know, I complain a lot about Notch and all that stuff, but bone meal was probably one of the greatest ideas he ever had for this game. Because that sounds like something that a modder would do, is make an item that makes it easier to create trees and wheat. But he did make it part of the gameplay, so it's not like you can just do it, you've really got to work for it. And I'm in trouble. Kinda. At least if I die over here, I'm not gonna lose much of my things. Because here's the base. Now, wasn't that more convenient than going all the way into the never-ending reaches of Exomine? I think so. And I think you'll agree. So the diamond pick has nearly been killed. Let's find out how we've done. How'd we make out? Go into my building mats. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks. Stack and a half of, exactly a stack and a half of the mossy, which is awesome. So yeah, I've got almost 9, well no, there's another one, 8 stacks of cobblestone. I wanted 9, right? We did awesome. And I've got another 36 iron to cook, which will bring me back up to a stack and a half of that. And the clay is done. So 5, that's 40. That works. Let's combine our sulfur together to make it even more awesome. We're up to 16 string now, keeping the bone meal rocking. I only used 1 soup down there. That was pretty darn dope, if you ask me. I'll add the iron I found in the dungeon. Now I've got a full stack of redstone. As potentially useless as it is, I'm sure I can find something to do with it. Let me re-up my stack of arrows. And I'll add the wheat here to the pile, even though there was only 2. Still need that egg, man. But I can now create the bricks, as they're going to be used somehow in this construction too. A lot of bricks, man. I think that was the last one, or was there some over here? Nope. It was 6 stacks. I might as well grab you guys while I'm here, just because I like the furnace. I like it a lot. Okay, let's get our first stack of brick. Clicking both mouse buttons rapidly will get things crafted twice as fast. And I kind of do that a lot. People that suggest it to me, I do that. I don't know why you didn't notice. But I use both mouse buttons to get the job done. Ooh, I hear a spider. Awesome sauce. Now what does that bring us to now? Whoops. Go to the right chest, dummy. Brings us to another stack and almost 3 stacks of bricks. That is cool. And that's what you call productive. Oh, hey, spider. You want some of this? Thought so. What are you doing? Have you ever been this close to a spider without it attacking you at nighttime? It's like he got stuck there. Oh, nope, he saw me. Yeah! Give me your strings! I think it's funny that they're actually avoiding my fire traps, but that ain't gonna last. Because I still have to build the rest of it with the rest of my netherrack, which I have plenty of. Now, where was I? Oh yes, 3 freaking stacks of brick, man. That is what I like to see. Depositing the dirt that I collected from that little expedition. Rocking the coal. So what do you say we start building? Because I've been neglecting it the last couple of episodes, and I think it's only fair that I do it. Let's put away the fishing rods for now. Don't see why I need to carry those everywhere. And yeah, I don't know why I'm just going to keep the shovels. But we're going to transfer all of this cobblestone, well, not all of it, but most of it, down here. And then I'm going to bring down a couple of these stacks of netherrack to make the outlines. Oh yeah, now instead of a mine forcer, I'm a builder. That's for sure. So the first phase of this, and hello pig, I need your foods temporarily to fix myself. I'm gonna start building these walls here. And this is just a simple matter of laying these down. And I'm gonna do stuff back here too, but I want to get the wall done first for the initial burn of the courtyard here, because that's gonna look really nice. What I have in mind for that is gonna be super sweet. Oh hey zombie, do you think you were gonna get me? You're not knocking me off this wall. Just the opposite. And then we'll build the other part of the wall right here. That's why I did the glass, to make the other walkway on the top. And we'll just lay it down, and you see 1 stack of cobblestone has already been consumed for 1.5 pieces of this. Oh, and we're going to start building in the daytime. So the majority of this in the next 10 minutes or so, or 12 minutes, is going to be done with daylight. And oh my, he got me. Where are you at, Skellington? Putting arrows all over him. Did that arrow hit his arrow and stop it? That's really weird. Alright, I'm going all mine force on your bony butt. Yeah. Yeah, the castle is going to be symmetrical long ways, but that square spire, I'm going to put a cone on top of it, and then this one's going to be the same way, so I've got to even out the ground over here. But initially I just want these 2 walls to go up on the sides, and that way I can better gauge the where that has to go. So let's continue. Yeah. Oops, I figured that was going to happen. I'm going to have to make another pick anyway just to do all this. And there goes another stack. Still not done with the first wall. Well, I'm on the 2nd level, so we're hoping I can get at least this part of it done with the cobblestone that I collected. And the next, since I pretty much, screwed up that mine that I found over there, I'll probably go into my tunnel and dig another way, because it's really, really close. And that's kind of a good idea, kind of the point. Eat some stew. And there's the chicken. So the chicken is getting trapped. Somehow. See if I can angle this around. No. No, stay where I put you. Get back in there. Alright. So I got the chicken caught up in there. And I'll put torches. I don't have any. Well, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to leave him in there. Is that a zombie? I'm going to leave that chicken in there for a while. Hopefully we'll get an egg out of that. And that way I can make my cake room, my banquet hall. That'll just be really cool. I would like that a lot. Okay. So how many more do I need? Like... Alright, we're on our 4th stack of cobble now. I still have a few more in the chest. That's why I didn't bring it all. I just wanted to make sure. Let me sip on my beverage quickly. Because, yeah, I think I'm going to stop after this and save the last 2 recordings for another day. Because my neck is really starting to hurt me. But I really want to get more of this castle built, man. I owe it to you guys. I started this project, now I'm darned if I'm going to finish it. Okay. Let's bring down the next set here. At least I'll have enough for this part anyway, if I don't get to that side over there. And then, like I said, there's more stuff back here, but... yeah. Now, I have to put the glass floor. It starts right there. So I need to make the opening for the walkway. Like so. And it'll go across that way. And that's totally sweet. And I still have to put down another rack for this. Actually, somebody suggested to me that I put down red wool to make like a red carpet thing. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I am totally making red carpeting for the castle. Now, it's going to take a lot of red flowers, but if you think about it, they're not too hard to get. And I can do stuff with the yellow wool, too, and just make it really awesome and really flammable at the same time. But yeah, definitely want to do the red carpet thing and make these rooms have some neat designs in the floor using the colored wool, because I see it working as a building material. That's about it. So I'm going to get that now. I'm just going to convert this wool for now. And then I'll punch them sheep later when I get more red dye. So that goes back. Take this. And let's start building that carpet. What would be really awesome is if you could dye different block types. That would actually... I would stop complaining about Notch if I could do that, but that looks really awesome right there. Thank you, YouTube user, for suggesting that, because that is sweet. So, I've got to... I might as well grab the rest of the cobble and put it in there for now. Put my bone here. And what was I doing? Glass. It's right next door. Alright, so I'll bring both stacks. Sand mining is actually even less of a pain, so that won't take long when I need to do that, but I'm trying to keep this all even so that it flows nicely. So there's that, and then I will crouch. I don't actually have to. I can do this without crouching, since I have part of this wall built already. But I will need to do the rest if I want to make this go any further out. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm also not making these parts so that you can see over the wall. I really don't see why that's necessary for this. Maybe the front I'll do that in case you want to do sniper towers or whatever, but there's no reason to do that here. Just do a little more building. I really hope these videos get up online too. They should. Like I said, I've uploaded videos this size before. A 45-minute video now for me is 360 megabytes, right in and around there. And I've uploaded videos that were half a gigabyte in the past. Now, did I necessarily want to do that? No, Vegas was being stupid. Oops. But that's the way it goes. So now there's one more of these, and then the netherrack. And that will complete this side. And then I'll set it on fire. Oh, yeah. And then I'll check on my chicken, too. Unless this idiot lays an egg. And I think they like my courtyard idea. I know I do. The main mezzanine courtyard thingy. Awesome. And netherrack applied here. That makes it even with that side. And I'm just gonna do a quick run across and stop before the end, of course. Very, very nice. And then we'll do the same for this side. Excellent. Then I can go get my flint, and I have easy access to the roof, because my organizationizing room is right here. So I can run up these stairs, and here I am. So we'll grab the flint. Oh no, first I want to check on the chicken. So I'll grab my flint. Where'd I put it? Whoop, sorry about that. Where'd I put it? Did I put it in the crap chest? Yeah. Grab my flint, and then I'll check on the chicken. Maybe I'll call that episode this, Checking on the Chicken. I really want that egg. How you doing, chicken? You're not doing anything! You're gone! What the F, man? Oh, boy. Alright, so maybe he got out. Maybe this is the chicken I was waiting for. But he doesn't seem to be doing anything. I have actually seen these guys lay an egg. It makes a popping sound like when you collect items. But he just he's pushing me around, man, and he won't lay. All right, the other thing. Oh wait, I didn't count the distance yet. I was gonna say the other thing is that there's a big gateway going right through the front of the thing. And then this is a stateroom, and maybe that'll be the banquet hall. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll use some type. Maybe I'll use lightstone. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? I need a lot of lightstone for that, though, to ceiling that room. Maybe I'll just do it in sections. But yeah, I have to figure out the distance to the other side so I can make that even up with that side. But yeah, let's light up the netherrack up here so that I can at least say I did that. Hopefully this doesn't lag up the game too much. Yeah, that chicken just might lay an egg for me. That would be extremely, amazingly awesome. Oh, don't stand in the fire, you dummy. Okay, so we're going to have to do a jump thing for this. Oh, that was dumb. I didn't want it there. I wanted it here. And here. And 1. And 2. And go. No, I'm not a cheerleader. That was stupid. It seemed like the action that I was doing was, something like what a cheerleader would do. Alright, so we've got our next flaming walls of death. And this episode is over. Because, yeah, it's time to stop. And it's becoming nighttime, and I'll see you in the next episode where we will continue the building efforts. Thanks for watching.